All right, here we go. Hey, it's Junkman from VintageRock.com. I'm here at NAMM 2010 with Rikki Rockett, who's the proprietor of one of the finest drum companies you're ever going to see, Rockett Drum Works. Dude, welcome.
Thank you. Welcome.
It's NAMM 2000.
Hey, you're sitting in my booth. I'm supposed to welcome you, right?
Well, you are, man. I feel good. Nonetheless, dude, congratulations on your on Rockett Drums. You guys have been around for a while now. How many years now?
Well, I've been building for 5 years. This is my third year as Rockett Drum Works.
The finest American-made drums. I got to say that, being a drummer and everything like that. But you know what? Tell the people all about a little bit about Rockett Drum Works a little bit more that they might not know about.
Well, we are almost 100% American. We're going for 100%. That's important to us. And the thing is that we're offering a really high-quality kit at a really reasonable price. It makes no sense to go with the cheap junk stuff because you can get something from us.
Being a junk man, I would know this.
Exactly. And I mean, if if you're somebody that wants to make a little bit of an investment, you're going to keep the kit for the rest of your life if you want to.
Exactly. Well, you made a statement saying that you're using all American parts on this thing, from the hardware to the shells to everything like that. Tell us a little bit more about the quality control, about where people are finding like the the lugs and everything like that.
Well, the problem is there's really not much you can find in America as far as parts. It's just all being made in Taiwan. If you go around to even these companies that say it's made in America, they're assembling in America. It's an assembly project, really, is what they're doing. With us, we actually have these lugs machined in America. We have the tom-tom legs machined in America. I have a patent on both. It's just our design, they're single point lugs. And the shells are made in America, the heads are made in America. There's a couple things we're still trying to source and we're having trouble, so we're gonna have to make it ourselves. And it takes time to get up to speed and get everything, make the investment, and it takes time, money, and a lot of effort to get it to happen. You would think that it shouldn't be a problem in America. If an American product, you go to America, right? It's very, very difficult. And I hope that if nothing else, that we're just a little beacon to other small companies to go, look, you can do it. At this time, I'm not selling my parts to anybody else, but I'm thinking about building a line that I can sell to other small companies that want to build American. It's important to me.
So far, so good. I mean, some of the designs that you guys have come up with, the shell designs, look at this thing right here. This is like this would be one of your tour kits, I would imagine.
Yeah, this is what I took out on the Poison Def Leppard tour.
And look at how many different plies that are on this wood, for one thing.
Yeah, well, this kit is 100% steam bent hickory, which is kind of rare. These were made by a guy in Wisconsin, Stellar Drum Company. He makes hoops, and I sent him pictures of the kit.
How many different plies is on that hoop?
I think it's like 20 or something ridiculous. Basically, he makes the best hoops. So I sent him a picture. I told him what the wood was. I told him what I wanted to do. I said, you do this every day. Do your job. And he does, man. He delivered, and delivered on time.
And the finishes?
You know what? All this bling stuff was done by Def Leppard's wardrobe girl.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, she's like, let me try something. And I said, hey, man, this is my baby. She goes, it's all right, I promise. It'll look good. So,
but the actual finishes, the painting and everything like that.
Oh, there's a guy named Mark Remling painted this kit. It was inspired by a design that was done by one of the artists over at Affliction, and he helped lay it out.
I happen to be wearing some of their gear right here.
And the guy's a good artist, and so I wanted to get a wood kit on a Poison stage. I'm like, well, how do I do that? I don't want to bore everybody. Everybody expects these outlandish kits. So everyone's like, you can't do it. And I'm like, I'll figure a way. So I decided to put graphics over top of the wood and tie the wood in so the skeletons are turning into trees. I have the rose, all the stuff that involves Poison. I just tied it all together. I'm sorry.
So a lot of the lyrical stuff is involved in the finish.
Yeah. It's all tied together, and it's outrageous, and it is wood. You look at it and you go, yeah, that's a wood kit, but you're not bored by it. I'm not bored by wood personally, but I think when you at the 50-yard line at a Poison concert, if you just see a maple blonde shell, kids might go, oh, come on, you can do more than that, And I can, so.
You guys were all about the presentation and still are, you know. But now the average idiot like me that wants to buy a drum kit, you can pretty much come up with anything, and your guy can pretty much do it for a finish, right?
Yeah, and not everybody wants a paint job. You know, so we got wraps, we got stains. This is a hybrid kit. It's part acrylic, part maple. The center of this is acrylic, and the top and bottom is maple, and we marry it together with an epoxy that we actually got from NASA, of all places.
Really?
And one of our guys' dad works for NASA. I'm not.
So it's all about who you know, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to be up to 2,700 degrees, so even in Brazil, it seems to be fine.
What do you guys go? Where do you go next with it, man? I mean, you know, like, how far can you go with your drum kit? I mean, what's the most like outrageous request that you've had, and can you go beyond that?
Well, you know what? It's got to be playable. At the end of the day, it is still a drum kit. I'm not out to be the weirdest drum maker. That's not.
There's a lot of them around.
You know, there is. I want everything to be playable and usable, and something that the artist can tear down and set up. And if you get something too out there, you know, I mean, unless you have a drum tech traveling with you, I don't want to put you out on the road with something that's going to make your life miserable. Which is why I don't like full acrylic kits for the road, by way of example.
Because they will crack or break if you trip over them.
I like it, so that's why we've kind of come out with this hybrid. You kind of get the best of both worlds. You get the warmth of the wood, you get the durability of the wood, and you get the acrylic look, and you can light this stuff, and it'll, you know. In fact, I want to put some lights here so it really, really blows the light through. It's awesome. And they sound frickin' great.
They sound amazing, man. Like I said, I've been playing drums for 40 years. I got turned on to these a couple of years ago, and I'm blown away by how good the quality is on it. So, you know.
Did I hear you say you're going to play that kid on camera?
Play that kid on camera? Sure, I'll do it. You want me to play that kid on camera?
Yes, I do.
I'll play that kid on camera.
Give me that
You want me to play that kid on camera? I'll play something here. All right, here we go.
I'm interviewing him now.
So I can't do your twirls like you.
Oh, you're not supposed to. We'll leave that to.
They sound nice, man. Just like me. Nonetheless, Rikki, thanks a lot, man. Continued success with the company. They're awesome. Rockett Drum Works, check them out if you guys want to buy some drums. Rikki's the man. You can even talk to him personally, I guess, if you call up the company, right?
Yeah, I answer the phone.
Not just for Poison.
I do. You never know.
Not just for Poison fans. So don't call him up and asking him about what did you write that song about. It's more about, you know, Rockett Drum Works, guys. So look him up.
The song's about you. It probably is.
Peace out, Junkman for VintageRock.com with Rikki Rockett, Rockett Drum Works, and party on.